Okay, I'm gonna go with breakfast. This is your breakfast. Obviously, I'm not gonna give you breakfast video tomorrow because I can't I don't have a place to go and record it. When I have breakfast, I'm usually on my bike. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. You see this? What you do is you hold your lips tight, pucker your lips up a little bit, put them together, and blow air through them, and you gotta hum at the same time. Yeah. Oh, what's that? That's driving a bike? Obviously, that's not a Harley. Because Harleys are really loud. I don't drive a Harley, of course, because I'm not one of the boys. Everybody that drew a hog was 30 years older than me, and they hold their value really good, but they're too loud, and we're out of gas. That's not funny. And so what I wanted to do was I wanted to tell you what all these things have meant, and I've been trying to record video now for 25 years. But once I'm having a problem with my phone. You see that? And what I can't seem to get done is something's on it, and it just seems to be a problem. Now, at the same time, this has got a massive camera on it, which is, the camera's good, but they've already said stuff like this. The new one's coming out. It's like, 5 or whatever. It's like, holy smokes. And the problem is they say cheap phone, massive camera. So you can record stuff, but the phone ain't worth it. And if your phone's not worth it, it's a big deal. Your phone has to be worth it. So I'm telling you, right now from experience, okay? Yeah, I am broke. Surprisingly, I have no kitchen and no bathroom, so that's why I'm eating here. It sounds expensive, but it's either this or it's not cooked at all. Okay, it's a big problem. It's that interruption thing that makes things hard to, you lose your train of thought. So it's like if you have your train of thought and then you have a 30-second thing talking to you, 30 seconds, it's like, what was I thinking about? Because I don't have to think about new stuff, Obviously, I've been electrocuted a few times, so there's only one left. 1.5, that one jumps. I don't know what to say, but it's really affected me a lot. And I don't know if I'll ever be back to where I used to be. I used to have a great life. Never made a lot of money, And once I made $300,000, but I was still almost a break-even year. And it was mostly broke. It was mostly broke even because some guy shorted me $85,000. Man, that's a big stupid mistake. Yeah, and it was all material. And I cut the, pretty short. I would have made some good money, but he didn't pay for it, so I didn't. What made it worse is his wife robbed the bank and paid me $10,000 because she used to run a bank on the side, or she used to run the bank, and he was a carpenter on the side. So the job he did, which was a big apartment complex. It was a huge job, and you got to seen that. I did all the doors. I bought all the doors for him, and he did the doors. And once he had the doors in, he called me and said that they couldn't take them back. And stupid me, I should have took them back anyways. They never did pay me. I locked his account up with a lawyer and all works, I locked his account up, and he came up to me and he says, let me do a favor, and I'm going to give you $10,000 cash now, and I'll pay the rest in payments for, And I went down to where he's working, and all the doors are almost in, so they were all finished and still in good shape, so everything, but just about 20% of the doors were not built in yet. I could have took them, but I didn't. And the guy running the building said, you can't take those because there's a law in this county, whatever. It says you cannot take stuff that's on the building site. So even if you're, driving money in or whatever, you can't take those doors back in my situation. So I didn't take them back. And I said, okay. So they gave me the $10,000, and that was it. Never seen him again. In the newspaper, his wife robbed the bank, and must have been $10,000 I got. So she's in prison, but what do you say? The guy didn't know how to bid the job. I've had that problem too, but I thought I could stay afloat. You can't stay afloat over here in America, though. Why? They'll just kill you. You don't know that, but they do. They tried to kill me many times. Every time I get a job, every time, same freaking thing happens. And I have multiple problems. And it all starts with